everybody, I want to Weasel here about 2 in the morning, and we just kind of got our first taste of the racing here in Skylanders SuperChargers. We went through Chompy Garden, we did the time trials, we did the boss pursuit, we did a single race, and what we're going to do now, apparently the way this is structured, in order to even unlock the time trial, you have to first compete in a single player race. A little bit different in my opinion. You'd think time trial perhaps, but I guess the race is a little more action. Maybe that's what they were thinking. What we will do, I suppose, is come in here and do Dragon Spine. We're fairly familiar with that track, and let's go ahead and pull the trophy off and set it by Guild Grunt. We will come in here and let's just go hard, and if we suck or fail multiple times, we'll just keep playing, because that way we get credit for everything. We will switch out. Keep in mind, I've done nothing with the vehicles. There's no purchased upgrades or anything. So what we will roll with, let's try the Shark Tank and Terrapin perhaps. Hopefully this isn't a deal breaker. We're doing really well with Spitfire and Hot Streak, but let's just go ahead and get started here. Still kind of a learning curve here in terms of what we're supposed to do, how we do it, all that jazz, but we'll try to make the most of it, have fun. That's all that really matters in the end. So I'm thinking
it's race time here at the Dragon Spine. This mysterious mountainous region is home to the mighty slumbering serpents. Uh-oh, what's this? Chaos's forces are invading the area? Let's hope they don't wake them up, or you could be in big trouble!
So we got some Mabu, we got high volt and shields tracker, dump truck. I'm not paying attention to the race. Again, I don't really like the whole combat side of the race. I just prefer skill, you know, like just racing, not any other type of thing. Plus, I don't really do this stuff often, so I'm not quite familiar with everything. But hey, like I said, if things don't go well for us, we just kind of pick it up. I thought those homed in on us. Plus, we haven't driven the Shark Tank. So there's that to consider. And I also don't, like I said, understand if you can like dodge or block or anything. And that's kind of problematic for us. And I don't really know any of the auras or attacks or anything. So there's all sorts of potential problems here. None of it really gets explained well. That's pretty unfortunate. It is what it is, I suppose. I don't know how to look behind us or anything like that. So, I think the refilling of the meter is ridiculous. I think the gathering of stuff to refill it is ridiculous. I would have done things a lot different. I don't understand why we're not locking in on anyone right in front of us. It makes no sense to me. That's just, I don't know. There's a lot that I just can't say that I agree with. Like, I don't understand how they're trapped in the corner. I guess that's Tiki Speaky. None of this is really ever like laid out for you. You know? Is that someone way ahead of us? I don't even know. And I don't know, like, if we're getting hit or we're gaining health or anything. And like I said, I've done zero of this stuff, so bear with me. It's gonna be a learning curve, but like I said, hopefully it's fun. If it's not, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna go do something that gets fun. So, I think it was well intentioned, but this just, I don't know, I'm very, very picky with racing games. And the physics of them, and I just don't like the prospects of like ammunition-based stuff at all. It's not up my alley. It takes away from the actual driving experience, and then when you don't know the controls and the controls are kind of weak to begin with, it adds in a whole nother set of issues. So, I try to stay positive, but there's just a lot of things that I either say nothing or I'm not being nice. You know? And when I had the Sky Iron Shield, we were getting hit all the time, if I remember correctly, so, whatever. You know. I never knew that stuff damaged you, actually. And I have no idea if there's a rear view mirror or not. I would love to see what's behind me, like that guy. And I don't know who he is or what his attacks are. So that's problematic, very problematic. We could go underground, yes, but why would we do... Really? Really? It's gonna be a troll like Mario Kart, isn't it? Yep. This is why I don't like this stuff. Yeah, so Spitfire, go figure. We lost because he shot us in the air. Oh, and you get nothing for that, really? Well, isn't that sweet? I don't know. I wanted a kart racing Skylander game, but I would have done it a lot differently.
It's race time here at the Dragon Spy.
And it would have been standalone, and I think that's where the big difference would be. Is this the same cast? No, because Crypt Crusher is here. It greatly bothers me to have ammunition and attacks. I mean, I just want to race the car. You know, I don't... And then if you have them, you don't need to refill your meter all the time. And then once again, the wonky physics there came into play. I just...
Courage! Courage!
And I hate this prospects of like paying to win a race. And like, what is shooting me from behind, and how do they never run out of ammo? Because that would just be fantastic. If that's some Mabu car with infinite ammo, I want that. You know? Okay, so here we are in our little shield. And then, okay, it's gone now. Well, Tiki Speaky's spun us out now. And like I said, I've just not really played enough to understand. If Tiki Speaky is deployed, does it hit me only? Does it hit the racers in front of us? Does it hit all the racers? Does it hit none of the racers? I don't know. I just don't know how that person that shot us had that much ammo. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to have refilled it. It's insane, in my opinion. Let's see if we beat that guy or he beats us. I guess it's about even, in all honesty. Okay, I'm trying not to get caught in the spine. And then, now that we're in the front, is there... Okay, so we found that button. It is the left button, and you really can't tell jack. It's maybe in different tracks, but at that particular point in time, that meant nothing. I will say this seems a bit slower. Screw you, Monty. I mean, what does that mean? Is that Monty trash talking us? Because I don't think he's the one that hit us before. Like, we should be winning this handily, and we keep getting shafted by these people, you know, that seem to not have restrictions on their ammunition. It's just weird. And I honestly don't like that.
Final lap!
And it's not because we're not winning, it's like we could be in first place slaughtering and I would be giving you the same speech. I'm very particular about racing games. And it doesn't make sense to me, you know? And I don't think the boost is very good either, for what that's worth. And like right there, what was that? I mean, it's just a weird setup. And like, why were we not able to shoot there when we don't have a depleted bar? It just, I don't understand it. It bothers me lots. Just keep spamming. I don't have any idea why we were yellow or what that did. It seemed to give us infinite ammo somehow. But it fired seemingly at a slower rate to me. Kind of looked like a supercharger. Okay, so Tiki Speaky comes. I mean, can you dodge Tiki Speaky, or is that not a thing? Now everyone passes us at the last minute. And we're not going to win because of that. You probably want me to buy stuff to fix the vehicle, and I'm not going to do that. At all. That to me was a really big mistake when they made that purchasable, like with real world currency. So once again we lost, and yeah, whatever. Let's just race again. Now technically I don't know if you have to win a race to unlock it in Time Trial and Boss Pursuit or not, but
It's race time here at the Dragon.
he has like the cruddiest payouts ever. Anyway.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know. I think this could have been really well done. It's just not. The option to not have to deal with the attacks or the ammo bars, that could have gone light years. Oh, now roller draws, that's great. And I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just Tariff and the Shark Tank isn't as quick, you know, or it needs certain upgrades or setups to do well, I don't know. But really what it comes down to is we would slaughter these people, but then they get bullet bills and blue shells. And I don't know what that red color is at all. Is someone like latched onto us? I mean, oh, is that from Roller Brawl, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so it stays on us even though we burrow. That's realistic. Yeah, makes no sense to me. We'll probably die in midair like Mario Kart.
Lap 2!
Alright, so somehow we're now regenerating. How or why? Stealth Elf here? I don't know. The Time Twister slows us down, and I don't know what anybody else. I don't know who the other people are. Just so many unknowns. Now that's a time I felt like we screwed up and we should legitimately be pushed off or sent off the track, and it did nothing negative. The other times we like crush it and we get nothing, you know. So the healing elixir does plus 35, but there's times we've had that and I don't think we've hit the healing elixir. And of course we get it as we, you know. I guess it fixes your shield if you're at full health or something. Suck it, Roller Brawl. Can we just burrow the whole way? Because, I mean, I'll do it. Doesn't seem no one's, like, passing us. Hey, did we just dodge that? Go, Tariff. They're figuring out this odd combat mechanism type thing. Is that smash it?
Final lap!
Screw you, Balthazar. It's like no one even knows who you are. Celebrating. Like he's kidnapped or caught in a tornado or something. We have to save him. For what? So you can come 20 minutes on the racetrack. There's so many times in this that like my vehicle just like locks down and doesn't steer and I don't know why. And we're not usually under attack when it happens. But like I said, I assume if we played one of this, we'll like figure it out. Okay. Fill that ammo meter up. Is our burrow hinging upon that as well? Guessing it might be. It feels like we were going excessively slow, and I don't know. So we'll just try to take these so people behind us can't have. I think the burrow does use that. So like I said, as we go, we'll figure it out. This is the part where we usually get shafted. We might actually pull it out this time. Yes, somehow. Third time's the charm. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Probably the burrow thing would be the biggest difference, right? So, and Spitfire was still in here, but he got beat by us. I don't like that it doesn't show the time of the other racers either. Like, I want to know if we won by 1 second or 15 or what. But anyway, hey, we would have, if we went easy, medium, hard, we would have taken 3 races anyway. Big disappointment on the Portal Match rank. I've covered that many times, but we finally got it. So, let's go to the racing menu now. And what we will do now is, let's do time trial. We'll kind of switch these out. We'll find an order to do them. Should be available, and it is. Why? Because we've completed a single race. You can see here on Temple of Arcus, you have to complete a single race first. So I don't understand, but it is how it is. It's saved our hard setting, and we're just gonna roll with it again. You have 3 laps here, and that's actually pretty cool because you can build up as you can actually learn it the first 2 and then hopefully string together a good 3rd lap or something. But hey, I mean, why not just go for the 3 stars? Because if you do easy and medium and you do fantastic in them, you still have to do hard. So, in my opinion, just throw yourself right into the gauntlet, unless you just love this and want to eat it up. So, the best thing about time trial is there's no combat, and we don't have to refill a meter or anything. So 118 is what we need. I'm trying to find the sweet spot for that. But we'll figure it out. So 118, will we get it this time around? Probably not, but hey, we can sort of see where we're at, try to find the shortest routes, see if the jump moves up, all that stuff. So, I feel like parts of this spine, it's like, you know, a fresh graded road out in the country. You get like pulled into the ditch. I bet most people have no clue what I'm talking about. Grew up in a rural area, you'll be like, I know what he's talking about. You know, if you've lived in the city your whole life, you're like, what's caliche? You know, I don't, is that like French or Spanish? I don't know what it is. What kind of roads are they driving on in Texas? What I'm doing right now is paying attention to the background. I've seen this all before, but it's actually, I mean, I just love looking at it. Like, I appreciate the little details, and when I'm not having to jack around with like combat meters and stuff, we can sort of, wow, that was a poor time boost on my part. I thought we'd do something cool, and it might have just cost us. Oh, come on. We're gonna be like a second behind, aren't we? Screw that. Not a second, 0.98. So I missed 2 boost pads because I thought we could drift and get like a really nice time bonus. I was wrong. But hey, I mean, for our first lap through there, I'd say we did okay. Granted, we did just race on in single player, but you have to do that to unlock time trial. So, and you know, for most people, I think that's probably better. Like, Vicarious Vision spends like a seemingly crazy amount of time testing with like little kids, like really little kids, I think. And so where someone like myself would be like, oh yeah, you know, let me run through there on the time trial, you know, get the lay of the land, learn, you know, the track, see if there's shortcuts or routes I want to take. Then I'll come in, man, and we'll do that single player thing. Then the boss pursuit. But it's like with the kids that they test with, it's like, okay, how do we keep their attention? How do we keep them engaged? And if you think of it from that perspective, I guess you can kind of make sense of the structure. But I don't know. I still think I would default to what I personally thought would be best. We're gonna wreck it this time, right? Right? Go, Terrafin! Come on, man! You're kidding me! How did we not make it? We were so close. Huh. We're gonna have to find somewhere to pick up some time, and I don't know where that's gonna be. I guess we need to hit like another 1 or 2 speed ramps type of a thing. Should we have taken that shortcut? If we miss it this time, I don't know how that happened, but if we miss the time goal this time, we'll try to take that thing back at the start and see what happens. So, is down here a speed boost? No, why do the villain, or the people we race always go there? Okay, so we're probably not going to beat the time trial goal this time. But we did learn to take the stairs in that section, and that will be important. We'll try drifting through here. I don't think we're going to make it. I think we'll probably be like around 120, 121, I'm guessing. So this is where I screwed up big time last time. Oh yeah, this isn't even going to be close this time. Like I said, I'm thinking 120 plus on this one. If you could get out of the air... Wait, we did it. Suck it, time trial. Like I said, our best lap ever, huh? I really felt like that was going to be a bomb, like our worst one. But it was not. I don't know why. But I'm not going to complain. I'll take that. So, you go, Terrafin. We got all 3 stars now, so. Cool deal, cool deal. Alright, so we're going to go to racing menu and let's just try boss pursuit here. Alright. That might be a good setup, right? Single player time trial boss pursuit, all for 1 track. And then we do all of the 4 tracks in that, you know, land race C section, and then we do the cups. I'm kind of thinking we might be onto something here. So, Dragon, okay. Dragon Hunter. This Dragon Hunter is a muscle-bound warrior whose only soft spot goes for a tail wagging carrier. Interesting. I know nothing of this guy. Like, if he was one of the enemies that wasn't introduced, I apologize, but that's why I want their names, you know. It'll be cool to see him, what he drives, if he's like got any characteristics. Maybe he'll, you know, for all we know, maybe he'll like have Vathic and the SuperChargers. He looks like an onion. Ooh. Okay. I know nothing of this guy, but he's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so bring down the Dragon Hunter before the end of the race. You know the drill there.
Dragon Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Note the, like, dark symbol there, kind of like Chaos is. Okay. Makes sense here. What does he have special? Little screw us over. The Dragon Hunter got his hands on Evil Eye's weapons. Take him down before the end of the race.
He is the fiercest driver to ever roll this land. Do you have what it takes to bring him down?
Like, in my opinion, something like this and the supercharged challenges, they would be great to have had in the game. Does it not refill, man? Figure all that out.
Yes!
Oh, now he's like flying. He's crawling at the start of the race. That's the biggest thing here. The challenge, in my opinion, is actually dealing with the pace of the villain. Whether they be going slower than you want to go or like amazingly fast and you can't keep up. The biggest issue, though, being the slowness. You know. How is he picking those up? We don't have that courtesy window. You know what I mean? Okay, there was an issue. Also don't understand when I'm like locked on his vehicle and we shoot and our like weapon goes far to the left. That's kind of annoying. Let's bombard him in the middle. Never saw him. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. We do okay. I was thinking, do we have 3 laps here too? We did with Chompy Mage. I was able to look down there and tell. So. I know I went through the ball. Oh yeah, nice shot, Terry. Nice shot. My advice is to always do this stuff, whether it be the time trial, the single player race, or boss pursuit. I would always use a supercharge combo. There's no sense in not having the practices. How is he, seriously, how is he getting all of those? Okay, we're just gonna come over here and try to get a line on him. That didn't work well. I think we're gonna for sure beat him though. I mean, we'd have to totally screw up here. This is like I don't know what happens if we die though. Like, maybe I should try not to hit him with bones here. Okay, just fill your stuff up too. Oh wow. Okay, I like this safe distance we've got. Because I don't know if it just will spin us out or if it's like, ha, you suck, you lose. Try not to lose your shield next time, noob. You know. So we could probably have killed him, but I don't know. Okay. Crisis averted. Sweet.
I have failed my master.
I think it'll be kind of fun to race as.
Trophy on the portal to add this villain to your racing
Yes,
team.
yes, Pandergast, we know. That's not too bad. I think this format here will be well for us. So that's what we'll work towards. Why are we not doing these in order? I don't know. So it's just the way it goes. So I guess the Temple of Arcus must have Glumshank, so I guess we'll do that. Ooh, Moneybone's is going to be fun to race against. That'll be really cool. Anyway, there we go. We got that taken care of. I wonder if in the cups you can switch vehicles and characters on each track, or you have to maintain the same one. I don't know. Once again, that Portal Master rank thing is really disappointing. Like if Toys for Bob is watching this, man, you know, I'm fine with it being capped and you like not getting rewards anymore. But for gosh sakes, we would have had 75 who knows how many times over, and that's just like bragging rights at that point. You know, the endless possibilities chapter 52 type thing. There's no harm in letting people just that spend all the time in this game or replay it, you know, time after time after time. Let them have that, you know? Something crazy like that. But I think that was actually pretty fun. The boss pursuits, I have to say I enjoy. They're kind of like classic Skylanders, if you will. And there is probably ideal vehicles, or vehicles that will work really well, vehicles that will work, and vehicles that would be a complete nightmare, you know, to use for each one, depending on how it's structured. But again, we don't know what they are just yet, because we're just doing this all on the seat of our pants for the first time as we fly through. So anyway, I guess I will stop here, and we will come back in. I guess we'll do the Temple of Arcus. Maybe I'll actually switch characters that time between little segments there, but we'll see. We'll have some fun with it. Hopefully you're enjoying. If you are, leave a like. Your support is much appreciated. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, oneofwisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com. For myself and the main man, Sharkshooter Terrafin, and his Shark Tank, we will catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers racing.